We've got Caldwell Pope. Marcus Saul is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin, that talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what do they play like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Now, here's Redick following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Redick passes to Adams. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Williamson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
That free throw good from Williamson. Well, if there was ever a no-doubt #1 pick, it is Zion Williamson. Brent, New Orleans jumped at the chance to draft him.
Yeah, hard to think of a transition where you have a transcendental star in Anthony Davis in the 7 seasons he gave to the Pelicans, that Zion Williamson would come in and almost make you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Kevin, but forget about AD. There's that much excitement and enthusiasm around what the talent set is and the skill set of this young star player could be.
Now, here's Gasol. Pass to Harrell. Caldwell Pope trying to break free, and it's Harrell missing. On offense here are the Pelicans. Here's Ingram, the 15-footer, good.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Pass to Schroeder. High arcing shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
You just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
With Schroeder, it's all about speed. He just changes direction and shifts into another gear, Kevin. That's where his advantage lies.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Bledsoe with it. Putting it up for the Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one. Limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Schroeder. Harrell down low. Covered by Redick. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Tries again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Schroeder outside. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Pass to Williamson. To the middle. Here's Reddick. Hits the jump hook.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Lakers trail by 8. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Schroeder outside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe just kind of blood in the water right there. Love seeing him get aggressive on loose balls and getting after steals.
Caruso, the pass to Gasol. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. And here's Gasol outside, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The pass to Adams. Reddick for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. Passes to Schroeder. And here is Harrell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Schroeder. Loads it up there for Harrell.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Pelicans leading by 8. Bledsoe taking his time here. Caldwell Pope against Ingram. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Los Angeles now. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Gasol. Over Ingram. High quality look, and he sinks it.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Now here's Adams. There's the dish to Reddick. The long distance 3 is buried. Reddick's got 5 points so far.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Schroeder. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Fighting through some defense right there. Schroeder showing some offensive confidence right now.
Outside, Reddick. Back to Bledsoe. Kicks it to Ingram. A rebound by Gasol.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Harrell. 13 points from him the last game against Houston. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
The pass to Harrell. He dishes it to Schroeder. Outside for Caldwell Pope. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Bledsoe passes to Reddick. From 12 feet out. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Caruso, covered by Reddick. Harrell dishes to Schroeder. Teardrop shot. Gasol trying to free himself up. Harrell, that's good.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact, Kevin.
And Reddick kicks to Williamson. Bledsoe outside. And there's the pass to Williamson. Over Harrell, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Williamson's got 6.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Nobody near Schroeder. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant. They play within the flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell.
He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Harrell. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
That one good for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Harrell. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Gasol.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good from Williamson. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Schroeder. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kuzma against Ingram. And again, the Lakers no good. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Sacramento. Bledsoe against Kuzma. And Bledsoe, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Bledsoe against Schroeder. Bucket is good. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, at 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
The 11-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Caruso looking for an opening. Outside Gasol. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bledsoe against Schroeder. Bledsoe outside. Over Morris. The rebound by the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morris against Redick. The tray drains the three-pointer. Redick's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pelicans.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Passes it to Caruso. Morris outside. Gasol wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 14-point game. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Schroeder with the ball. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Schroeder's got 9. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
New Orleans leading by 11. They've got Morris. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cook. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Redick. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Hayes. Tries again. It's deflected. Back to Ball. And another shot. Here's Favors. And finally, that one's good. Favors got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pelicans. Kuzma outside. He kicks it to Schroeder. 7-foot shot. Great D that time from Favors.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Redick, here we go. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Redick.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Schroeder against Ball. The offensive rebound. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Ball. Guarded close. He's off on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first. Now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Now here's Favors. 9 points last game out. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. Brent, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically. But certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense, because that is something you can control.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the pass to Morris. To the paint, looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Morris. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Cook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was.
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about, Kevin, when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also, because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 11. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Kuzma, right side. Here's Cook. Favors with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
Here is Cook. Dishes to Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss. New Orleans leading by 16. Here's Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Ingram outside. Lets it go. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
And here is Ball. Pass to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6 points for Derek Favors.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
Now here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Redick. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Favors finds Ingram. Back to Favors. Now Ball. He's guarded by Schroeder, and Ball gets it to go on the assist from Favors. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. Harrell, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Favors. Ingram left side. Goes back up. Favors can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Cook. Reddick against Caldwell Pope. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Los Angeles now after J.J. Reddick's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Cook. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. At the top of the key, Favors. Now the dish to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Down low, Harrell. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
Harrell will do whatever it takes to grab some of those buckets down low.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside, Reddick. It's Ingram on the wing. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma kicks to Cook. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Harrell with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Cook, good. Cook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Ingram. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Here is Cook. He's got 5.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
It's good. And that's now 9 points for Lonzo Ball.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great. And he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And Williamson subbed in for Hayes. And he sinks the second. Here is Cook. Outside Gasol. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. So the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Pelicans with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Reddick kicks the ball. Over Cook. Ball no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Cook. Out to Kuzma. Back Back to Cook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Good on both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Ball dishes to Redick. Kicks it to Ingram. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 21. Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell. Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. And Gasol with the dunk.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
For 3, Ingram. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. New Orleans had no problems getting going. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. Much of their early lead was flushed down the drain, though, as they ended the quarter up by just 3. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pelicans leading by 22. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Bledsoe for 3. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Both free throws good for Ingram. Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Schroeder outside. Goes up at the stripe. That one drops for him.
Schroeder continuing to build his confidence, shooting the ball from the perimeter. I'd like to see him square up and sink those Jays.
Bledsoe kicks to Ingram. The floater. That shot off the mark. Late D that time from Harrell. Here's Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Ingram outside. He dishes it to Redick. Pass to Williamson. And that's going to be a travel.
And here's a look at stats for Adams. Good season for him last year. 6th in shooting percentage, 16th in rebounding. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the deep.
Now here's Schroeder. 13 points in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Ingram against Caldwell Pope. Over to the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Bledsoe against Schroeder. No good off the back of the rim.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bledsoe dishes to Ingram. He kicks to Redick. Bledsoe against Schroeder. Clock at 6. No good from Bledsoe.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pelicans leading by 15. Looking to get back on track here, and he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
Well, you can only do so much against EB out there. Bledsoe remarkable when it comes to finishing through the D.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Schroeder. Harrell trying to free himself up. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Harrell.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him, and it's good for 2.
Wow, the energy from Bledsoe in this one, excelling at turning on the jets and getting to the basket.
Harrell, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Harrell. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope for 3. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for Marc Gasol. Schroeder outside. Morris kicks to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 17. Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. Count it. Good.
Well, we've seen Bledsoe get more active from that area, looking assured and controlled. He knows he can score from there.
Here's Caruso. Now Harrell dishes it to Schroeder. Morris trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Schroeder following the score by New Orleans. Redick with a double team. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 6 points for him. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Bledsoe kicks to Ingram. Sinks that one from the post. Ingram's got 19 points.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Harrell with it. 8 points for him. Schroeder outside. Morris trying to free himself up, and it's Harrell missing. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Redick. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Schroeder, and there's Williamson on the assist from Redick. Redick's got 5 assists tonight.
And spectacular plays just seem to find this kid. Williamson with a great sense of time and space there.
Now here's Schroeder. 17 points in the game. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. And here is Harrell. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Caruso. Shoots over Redick. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Morris dishes to Schroeder. And Adams sends it back. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
First free throw is good. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. So you know he's going to live in the paint.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And a change for the Pelicans. Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. And he can't hit the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. New Orleans has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Ball against Kuzma. Tries it from 9. That one wide left. Lakers shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. The pass to Morris. The putback. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And the Lakers call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Schroeder against Ball. Shot to stop the run, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Schroeder, just one of those guys with his speed, extremely difficult to guard. He gets the screen, uses the quickness, advantage Dennis Schroeder.
Now here's Ingram. 19 points in the game. Adams down low. Harrell on him. Adams' shot is off. LA has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Kuzma kicks it over to Schroeder. Morris outside. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's Williamson missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, here is Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
The first free throw is good. And Morris drops them both. And the Pelicans with possession here. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Ingram outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Kuzma. Kept alive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
The Pelicans have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Adams.
Well, 12th pick in the NBA draft back in 2013. The cool thing would be, Kevin, if Steven Adams plays as many seasons as he has siblings. That would be 17.
And so Adams nails both of them. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's Schroeder with the drive. That one falls.
Even though the defense was pretty good and they want him to take that shot, Schroeder makes him pay.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Schroeder against Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
They get the rebound. Basket counts. 8 points for Markieff Morris.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Ball, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Yeah, and Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Schroeder against Ball. Pelicans with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. Melly's got his first points of the night.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Schroeder. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end.
And so it's New Orleans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Cook. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Hart, guarded by Kuzma. And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
And it's blocked.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here is Cook. Pass to Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
And he knocks down the first one.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Lakers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Cook. Here's Gabriel. Back to Cook. Pass to Horton Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Fires it up. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Melly. Here's Hart. The shot comes out, and it's the Lakers the other way. Cook looking it over. Pass to Horton Tucker. Well, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Ball with a wide open look. The good-looking shot from the wing.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Horton Tucker, the pass to Dudley. He kicks it to Cook. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jahlil Okafor. That free throw good from Gasol. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's healthy for you and your reputation.
And here's more outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Dudley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here is Cook. Gasol banked in off the glass. Gasol's got 8 here in the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Hart the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Hart. And the pass to Alexander Walker. And it's Melly missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here is Cook from outside the arc. Okafor grabs the miss. Here's Hart. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? No, it can't be that. Well, I don't know if...
if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game, somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. Quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much. There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. New Orleans moving it around. Okafor kicks to Hart, and it's blocked. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Hart. Pass to Okafor. To end the drought, and he sinks the layup. Okafor's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here is Cook, and the basket is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hart the pass to Alexander Walker. The dish to Okafor. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays. Hits perimeter shots. And the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously, and I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So for the Pelicans, the Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Schroeder passes to Harrell. Gasol inside. Adams defending. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 19 points.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Gasol has been aggressive, and he's forcing the defense to adjust.
Now here's Bledsoe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from that.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Williamson's got 11 in the second half. Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Stolen by Bledsoe. And he lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
And the first one drops. And bird rights an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further, to keep him around the culture.
Here's Melly, 4 on the clock. Moore outside, beyond the arc. Rondo with the rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Gabriel, the pass to Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Hart the pass to Melly. Here's Alexander Walker. He dishes it to Okafor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation, to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dudley. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing, instead of an all-star weekend, to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. .50 seconds left in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Rondo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Horton Tucker. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor. And that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Here's Hart. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
One shot. Way to go, baby.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Horton Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Rondo. And that one drops.
Rondo's such a great ball handler, such great ball control. Even though he's a little bit older, he can still surprise you with what he sees out there.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Chris, it seems like every year the NBA gets a little more athletic. Talk about how that aspect of the game has changed.
I was 6'9", and I played power forward and sometimes center. Kevin Durant is 6'11", and he plays the 2 guard. That's how the game is changing. It's no more big guys go to that end, little guys go to that. Now you have to be a skilled basketball player. You have to be able to shoot, dribble, and pass at every position. The way of just the one-sided guy, that is gone out the game. That's a dinosaur, and I love it. You have to be more athletic, definitely, but the skill set. You got to make sure you can play basketball, and that way, no matter what size you are, 5'9" to 7 foot, you have to be equally skilled, and I love that.
Wow, I do too. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. The Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Good shot.
And he knocks down the first one.